Today we're going to move into the book of James. And James, like many of the other letters in the Bible, were written to saints who were dealing with difficult times. But there's so many in our society today that say that in Christ and in the Christian faith, all your problems go away, your bank account fills up, all of a sudden you're living in a bigger house, and things just go well. But that's actually not true. The Bible actually makes it clear in 2 Timothy 3:12 that all those who desire to live godly lives in Christ Jesus will be persecuted. And so in the book of James, it shouldn't surprise you to find out that the saints are dealing with trials, that the saints are dealing with difficult times. So he says in James 1, verse 2, "Count it all joy, my brothers, when you encounter various trials. For you know that the testing of your faith produces endurance. And let endurance have its perfect result, that you will be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing." It's kind of odd that he comes to a persecuted church and he comes to people who are dealing with difficult times and uncomfortable situations and circumstances, and he says, count it all joy. Count it all joy when you encounter various trials. Encounter means that you're going to fall into the hands of. You could say it like this: count it all joy because you know that you are going to fall into the hands of various trials. Things don't go your way. You're persecuted for your faith. Who knows what the trial is going to be? You just know that it's coming. And he says, for you know that the testing of your faith produces endurance. Know this, that when you are serving God with all of your heart, mind, strength, and soul, and following him fully, being led by his Spirit, and difficult times come your way, this is God testing you. Why? Because he's teaching you patience. Because he's teaching you endurance. Because he's building you up in your faith so that you can stand firm regardless of what comes your way. The Christian life is not about perfection here. The Christian life is about perfection there when we get to heaven. So he says, let endurance have its perfect effect, that you will be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing. I think all of us would say as children of God that, Lord, I want to be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing. I want to be full of your Spirit. I want to seek out the unsearchable riches of Christ and find satisfaction there. And God says, okay, then I'm going to send some circumstances your way that are going to be very, very difficult. But please understand this. Trials are a means of grace that God uses to accomplish his purpose in your life, which is that you would be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing.